Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So Rahu Maharaj has moved into its own sign Aquarius on 18th of May 2025 and Ketu has moved in the sign of Leo. It will stay there till 5th of December 2026 as per mean nodes. Then if you follow true nodes, then from 29th of May 2025 till 25th of November 2026 as per true nodes. So, what is going to be the impact of it? Let's discuss that. Before we move ahead, if you're finding my videos helpful, don't forget to subscribe this channel as it motivates me to keep making more such videos for you. Okay, so let's begin. Before we dive into what was the impact of Rahu Ketu transit, let's first understand what is Rahu in Aquarius. See, now after a long time, Rahu is coming in its own house, Aquarius. Rahu is a co-ruler of this sign along with Saturn. So this is actually a positive transit. However, being a malefic, it comes with its own challenges as well. But this is not going to be a negative transit in general. Rahu in Aquarius is overall more positive and welcoming than negative. Rahu will make positive changes in its own house, bringing about a change in digital space, AI, innovation, technology. Many breakthroughs will happen. Rahu will bring about a collective progress, something where people will unite towards injustice, unfair treatment. Rahu will demand humanitarian focus, unity of people, unconventional approach. This is a great time when entire dynamics will change, like how social media entered and rest is history. Such big discovery will happen surrounding a large group of people. It's also about individual versus community, and now Rahu demands for collective progress, working in teams. Rahu will bring about new discovery, new innovation, new technology, especially which has to do with masses or things to do with multiplicity or large organization. There will be breakthroughs in healthcare as well, specifically concerning diseases like cancer or diseases where multiplicity is there, even some autoimmune diseases which impacts many organs. Some discovery will happen for the betterment of people. Rahu is a planet of illusion, greed, unconventional path, deceit, and Rahu is never satisfied. Rahu and Aquarius both are mysterious, enigmatic, and freedom loving. Rahu doesn't like rules and regulations, so here in Aquarius, there can be a tendency of opting shortcuts or illegal means to get what you want. So, this is something one needs to be careful about. One must be self aware, patient, and well informed before jumping onto decisions or actions. There can be a lot of changes that impact masses on a large scale. We often mistake Sun or Saturn for government politics, while this is actually the arena of Rahu. Rahu is diplomacy, Rahu is politics, Rahu is hungry for all things powerful. So here the connections that doesn't align with your desires will see a major change, either completely cutting off or forgiving and rebuilding. Okay, see with Rahu it has a lot to do with our mindset. Internet isn't all bad. It's a beautiful medium to learn, to connect, to share, to get more information on a particular subject, to know more about anything under the sun, to laugh, to play, to entertain, and even to earn. Who knew one day I would be sharing my knowledge of this esoteric subject, and you people on the other side will watch it, learn it, gain something out of it. Rahu is vast, so is internet. Like there's no limit to it. So the usefulness of Rahu is upon how is one consuming the internet, okay, whether to waste time or learn something. That's the reason why Rahu does less harm to the one in control of his or her mind. We are constantly evolving. Rahu is not bad if one knows where to control and what to consume. So it is the one consuming Rahu on whom the results depend more than what Rahu is doing. I hope you're getting what I mean. And one must also be curious to outgrow themselves. Today, AI seems like a baby, and people are not knowing what about what it can do. What is the maximum potential of it? It's the same when internet and social media started. Everyone was clueless and at the same time curious. Everyone was jumping on it. Today, it is absolutely normal and a part of our daily life. Similarly, Rahu in Aquarius is going to do with AI. Rahu being a malefic is impacting the nature. For virtual world that we are creating, the real world is getting destroyed. As much as the internet is glorifying the great lives of people, depression is on the rise. People are so accustomed to wearing a pretense that being real is now a unique quality that people seek from their partners. But they don't realize they themselves are far from real. So, AI will also have some cons to the natural way of living. So, in a nutshell, Rahu in its own house is more positive than negative. There will be a boom in new age technology, innovation, unconventional thinking, collective progress, human welfare, rebellious outlook, diverse cultural friendships, virtual friendships, etc. Yes, AI is here to stay and thrive. The Rahu also absorbs the qualities of Saturn, so one will have to work hard to gain something. There will be delays, there will be there will be an indifferent approach. uh, okay, Rao is also fear and illusion, but if you can overcome your greed, control yourself from temptations, then you will achieve great benefits. Remember, Svarbhanu was the only person who wasn't distracted by Mohini. So be clear and focused towards your goals, and nothing can stop you. However, don't use any unfair means to get results, otherwise you will have to face the wrath of Sri Vishnu. Okay, like Rahu did. Rahu in Aquarius will now make you think. Okay, there are times when we are doing things like a daily routine. Okay, we are supposed to do this work, and you're just doing it out of duty, out of responsibility. And there are times when we are questioning things. Why are we doing this? Is this the right thing, or should I be changing something into it? Okay, so you will now question things. You will now think about things. Okay, think about what's happening in your life. Jupiter, which is atichari, is also aspecting Rahu, so here there can be a feeling of restlessness, confusion, fear, urgency to do something, but no clarity in how to go about it. And there can be misinformation as well. Okay, so it's important to separate the noise from what matters. Rao is being aspected by Jupiter also, so we are seeing COVID again, okay, on the rise. So yeah, the infection will rise till October as well. Rahu from Aquarius will aspect Gemini and Libra. So notice here all the air signs are activated. Jupiter will be transiting in Gemini and aspecting Libra and Aquarius. So we have Rahu and Jupiter aspecting each other and impacting all the air signs. So intellect, innovation, skills, connection, balance, harmony, humanitarian aspect, justice are in focus. Okay? Talking about Ketu and Leo. Leo is a sign ruled by Sun. It's the original fifth house of Purva Punya, self expression, creativity, relationships, love, progeny, etc. Ketu is not in a bad sign here. Leo is a fire sign and Sun is a divine planet. So, somewhere Ketu is not at best, but not at worst as well. Okay. Ketu brings about curiosity, questions related to relationships. It makes way for seeing relationships in a different light. For some people, this can be helpful as it helps in moving on from their past and focusing on their future. Ketu is absolutely raw and real. Today, we see in arranged marriages, people fake a lot. Now, how can you expect a smooth marriage and loyalty when the foundation is itself dishonest? Okay, so Ketu is sharply honest. See, it's Agni Tattva planet. Agni is pavitra, pious, pure. There is no adulteration, there is acceptance. You will see relationships becoming more vulnerable. There will be a change in the way people are approaching relationships. Nuclear concept or even joint family concept can be questioned. Like currently, there's this a separative tendency of people all around. People hardly want to meet their extended family. There are trust issues. There are a lot of issues going on in relationships, be it romantic or non-romantic. Ketu is about being vulnerable yet accepting and coexisting. It's about asking the right questions about relationships. It's about being practical. It's about seeking meaningful relationships. It's about facing the truth. It's about the reality. Ketu also gives dissatisfaction and detachment. But in Leo, see, two Agni are being, Ketu is a Agni Tattva planet and Leo is a fiery sign. So here it brings emotions to the surface. It makes you feel deeply and truly like you are there's a emotions can come to the surface. Okay, you may strongly feel about the house where Leo is placed. Okay, very strongly you may feel about that thing. There's also about I, me, myself, that self ego, fame, name, the sense of identity. Ketu will bring about a detachment towards that, towards ego, towards fame. You won't care about labels. Like this may seem something huge because world over is too concerned with titles. Oh, he's a CA, he's an MBA, he's from IIT, IIM, etc. The concept of learning, the concept of skills is more important than having a title. Education labels today doesn't live up to its worth anymore. Okay, like people who are educated doesn't you won't find them I would say very wise or very clever, very dignified. So there can be a change in the way people learn and view education, view titles, okay, etc. And this is a great transit if you are into any research work, or if you are into a spiritual journey. There can be something to do with children, however, okay? Either some new reforms or new rules, something that can positively impact kids, okay? People will also view having kids in a different light. Ketu in Leo is not about flashy show off and uh, being loud about your achievements, and there is substance. Ketu is very real planet. Okay, it's very intuitive planet. It's a very sharp planet. There is substance. There is wisdom, authenticity, and silence in leadership, in expression, in the way you deal with relationships. You will seek real, meaningful love with a practical vision. Okay, and I would suggest rely on intuition for your answers. Okay, with Ketu it's always about intuition, what your gut says, what your gut instinct is telling you. Okay. Okay, so Ketu in Leo is going to impact the way one views children, relationships, love, creativity, pleasure, entertainment, education, name, fame, leadership, etc. There can be questions, there can be detachment, or there can be some changes therein. Ketu from Leo will aspect the signs of Sagittarius and Aries. Both are fire signs, and all the fire signs are activated. And Ketu is also a Agni Tattva planet. See, Ketu is just not about moksha, it's also a malefic planet. So there has to be some negative significance of it as well. Like Ketu is a warrior, Ketu is aggressive, Ketu brings about disinterest in material things, Ketu brings detachment, dissatisfaction, separation in relationships. Sagittarius is a sign of dharma, but it's also a highly ferocious sign. It has a symbol signifying war, and we have Saturn, Jupiter, and Ketu impacting it. Not a pleasing outcome, I would say. We'll talk in another video about it. But Ketu impacting the signs, there will be liberation or strong desire of those areas. You will understand more when I talk about your Rashi. Yes, your Ketu increases the sentiment rather than detachment. Okay, so now that we have understood about Rahu in Aquarius and Ketu in Leo, let's quickly get to the moon signs to know how it is going to be for you. People who are going through Rahu Dasha, Saturn Dasha, or if in your chart Aquarius sign, Leo sign is prominent, then you will have a prominent impact of this transit. Rest all of us will also experience the transit at a different level, since 18 months transit is a long transit. And yes, nodes are preferably seen from Rashi, then ascendant. I leave it up to you, whatever holds true for you. Remember, these are general predictions, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And it's 18 months long transit, so you will experience both mostly, okay, so to an extent of your dasha. And usually Rahu is where the focus is on, and Ketu is where you are leaving that thing, where you are detached, or where you're not more where there are strong feelings about it. Okay, so let's begin with the signs. There will be a rise in income opportunities, desires, and social network. Financially, this is highly rewarding time. Rahu is favorable in 11th house. However, the dispositor is in 12th house. So, unless you are associated with foreign clients or company, you must be little cautious in making changes in your career or taking huge risk. There is certainly some changes in your career. You will likely want to meet many people and be a social butterfly. Nothing wrong in building connections or networking, but don't be blind while hanging out with people and be cautious of oversharing yourself. Rao will also help you in achieving your desired goals. Your heart's aspirations will be fulfilled. If things were stuck, it will start moving forward. You will be confident and brave as well. However, avoid taking huge risks. There can be a desire to get married, and mostly there can be a different culture partner. Ketu in your fifth house is about questioning your relationships, noticing the red flags, viewing them in a different light, cutting off those not serving you, and rebuilding those that felt aligned. A sense of change in relation with children can also be seen. You may have some stress regarding children, like you want something to transform about them. Maybe you're worried about their marks, their marriage, their education, whatever it is. Okay, for some of you, your kids can be moving away from you for studying or some other reason. So there is a sense of losing something or someone that can make you restless and unsettled. You must be careful in your investments, not a great time for speculation. There can also be restlessness regarding getting inheritance or maybe something to do with in laws or your own chronic health issue or long due surgery. There can be a change in your choice of course. Suddenly you want to do something different. Don't be distracted. Okay, analyze properly and make a correct choice. Many people will have a change in their relationships, either they will move on or reconnect. So one must be cautious in their relationships currently. You will spend more time with other people than with family or with lover. There can be some ego clashes with elder sibling or with children or friends. So be careful of that. There will be a sense of breaking from or leaving old patterns and create something new. Okay. However, there will be confusion in where to begin from. There's a lot of confusion and even health issues. You aren't focused on yourself, and maybe you're randomly taking medicines, randomly eating food that is disrupting your system. So take care. You are not paying attention to yourself. You can be you can be more religious. There can be strong desire to travel. It can be for leisure, but mostly pilgrimage or long distance journey. Okay? Mantra chanting can help a lot. Don't be more logical in your thought process. Many things happen because they are karmic and divinely planned. Take care of your digestive health, eat healthy, and limit on your spice intake. Okay? All the best, Aries. There can be lot of questions towards career, personal life, and lot of demands from all areas of life. Like you have to take care of everything in your life suddenly, so there are added responsibilities and lot of karma to be done. There can be a desire to bring some changes in your career, your image. However, you may not have any clarity about it, and you may have a laid back attitude as well. You're also least bothered about your public image or how others perceive you, or if they talk behind your back. There can be office politics. Okay, Rao will force you to take shortcuts or work in haste, so be cautious of it. There's a strong desire to build wealth, to have a family, to eat more. Like if you want to gain weight, okay, you have to be cautious if you're losing weight of not eating more, because there is a tendency to gain weight, also to have supportive people around you, to look good, etc. There's also strong desire to become healthy, okay, overcome any health issues, have a routine, like being consistent with what you want to achieve, what you're eating with time, okay, time of sleep, time of eat. Health will certainly improve. So if you want to take any treatment, please do it now. However, be cautious of taking on more debt. Yes, you will pay back the loan if you had any. There is a strong desire to overcome your problems, defeat your enemies, prove your worth. Okay, win that competition. Ketu in fourth house makes you unsettled. You will feel restless, anxious, stressed, emotionally overwhelmed, not at peace. You are completely out of place. You may not like being at your home. You may also be worried about your mother's health. There can be a change of heart, like things that you never cared about. Suddenly you're thinking about it, questioning it. Like it can be marriage. If you never wanted to get married, suddenly you are seeking a partner, doing everything to get married. There's restlessness, there's urgency, there's fear. There's fear of not finding a suitable partner or age running out. Some fear is there. Okay. The actions can be also random and confusing. Okay. You will also face some truth about it. Some reality check might hit you. Don't be in haste. Okay. Emotions can run high. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Don't be logical about emotions. There is something karmic and something called divine timing. So relax. There are high probabilities of change of residence. You will also move on from your past. Like if you are holding grudges or you were stuck in your past, it won't bother you now. You are you will forgive people. If not, then forget them. Okay, you will feel liberated from it and not care about what happened, but what lies ahead. Now, future is making you restless. Okay, so past is over. Um, there's a strong desire for change, like you want your life to transform 360-degree. So be careful of heart issues, respiratory issues, lung issues, headache, due to maybe sleep issues or overthinking. Okay, overthinking is also there. Professionally, and irregular sleep timing. Okay, because you're so focused on your career and you're working hard at it that health and personal life is taking a back seat. So please have a balance. Okay, so professionally, it is a good time, so make use of it. Okay? All the best, Taurus. You will start questioning your travels, education, father, mentors, religion, traditions, thoughts, beliefs, confidence, etc. You will want to change what you may have studied, something that will be completely different. You will not be triggered by what your father says or elder says. Their tones may not affect you now. Okay, yes, difference of opinion is likely. There is, however, no clarity in what you should study and if there is a scope of it. There is a demand of your attention, your opinion from everywhere. Like everyone suddenly thinks of you as guru. Okay, so there's a need for gaining lot of knowledge, be updated and read a lot. If you are studying, then be careful of laziness. There's a strong desire to work on yourself, your health, your looks, your thoughts. There's a strong desire to overcome your gaps in education, to solve the issues regarding children, regarding relationships, regarding conception if you have been trying for a child. Yes, it's a good time. Just follow trusted source for any information on childbirth and separate the noise. There is a change in the way you are approaching your problems, your competition, your exams, your health, your diet. There's some fear associated, some restlessness, urgency regarding a problem in your life. Like if you're not able to solve it now, then you won't be able to in future. Don't be in haste. There's a strong desire for marriage, for improving your marriage or to do some business. There's a shift of mindset. You're no longer obsessed about your desires. There can be less desires. Okay, there can be less interaction with friends. You may also be less focused on your income. There is much focus on health, personal life, and yourself rather than income, friends, or even elder sibling. You seek meaningful conversations now rather than gossip. You feel liberated in terms of your desires regarding income, like maybe you have achieved that stage in your life in terms of your income or something else matters to you more now. It can be marriage, it can be children, it can be learning something. Okay, or it can be to do with something personal life or self improvement. Okay, honest communication and mutual respect are paramount for maintaining harmony in your personal relationships. You will also be going on pilgrimage a lot. Although you will visit holy places with an intention like a mannat, okay, like with a purpose, and you might question it many times. Why did I come here? But you will still be traveling. Okay, you will, traveling is definitely there. Okay, but there will be a purpose and there will be a doubt. Okay, why you are doing, why you are traveling here, especially related to pilgrimage, especially related to holy places. Problems are there, okay, and you are hell bent on solving them. Just let go of your control, okay. Don't try to control. Avoid unnecessary conflicts and stay mindful of hidden enemies and be disciplined, okay. All the best, Gemini. You want to have stability in your life or transformation in life, either of the case, and very strong desires there. However, there is no clarity in how do you achieve that. If you're in the field of astrology, occult, mysticism, then line lagne wali hai for consultation. Like, people are coming to you for philosophical solutions. There can be strong interest in it as well. There's a high pressure on you to bring about a change in your life. Like, it can be from your partner, your own family, your in-laws, your parents, etc. It can also be about your home or mother. Like, there is something about them that is worrying you and you want to solve that issue or do something about it. There can be a change of approach in these areas. There can be a change in the way you are approaching inheritance, speculation, or uncertainty, or even your health. You want to escape somewhere or have some me time, like there is no peace of mind. Meditation is a must for you. You have a strong urge to meet your old friends, relive your past memories. You can be also a motivational speaker during this time, like you're uplifting others. Okay, there's a change of heart in terms of romance, in relations with children, in investments, in the way you thought about your relationships. There's also some confusion, some fear, urgency, and reality check regarding them. You can move away from your family. However, there can be strong attachment towards your assets, finances, and family. There's also a strong desire to solve the problems in your life. The challenges don't seem to end, and you are almost exhausted in finding a solution to it. There can, however, be some endings in career, like something either you're moving on from your job or your career or not focused on that area of your life. Family can be emotionally unsettling for you for some reason. Don't speak something harsh that you may regret later, especially when Mars also joins Ketu. So, June, July, these 2 months, be a little low key and calm, okay? Speak only when it is utmost necessary. Take care of your throat, your vocal cords, your diet, limit on spicy food, take care of your eyes and dental health. There's also need for financial planning and not be careless about it. Don't do any speculative work or investments without proper analysis. Be cautious of scams and scandals. There are high chances of it. Okay, because especially get rich quick type of scams. Okay, don't get uh, be careful about it. Okay, eighth house is also about hidden things, so some matters can also come to light. There can be more interference of in-laws. Okay, however, you won't care about what they say. You must take care of any chronic health issue and take immediate treatment. Okay, you must also take care of others health. Okay, all the best, Cancer. You want to bring about a change in the way you are approaching relationships, marriage, business, or simply socializing. You're questioning like why I should get married, what do I really want in relationship, where have I been wrong in this business. So a lot of thinking is happening. However, there is no clarity. There is courage and confidence, but remember there's a thin line between confidence and overconfidence. Don't cross that. You want validation, you want attention, there's a strong desire to earn money, fulfill your desires, network, and meet a like minded individual. There's something about your young sibling, neighborhood, close friends, or your own decisions at first that is bothering you. You want to change the way you're making efforts. There's a change of emotions in terms of what you thought about your home, about your happiness, like what gives you happiness, about your emotions, comfort, mother. There's also some confusion, fear, urgency, like you feel unsettled and maybe changing your house, or maybe your mother's health is not she's not well or something. You are randomly going in search of that house. Don't be in haste. Okay, there's a strong desire for love, to have some fun, for recognition, or even having a child. You're, however, moving away from seeking adventure. Like now you don't want to meet different people. You don't want adventure. You don't want to travel more, or update yourself. Okay, you also maybe detached from your father, like not much focused on him. Your entire focus is on personal and professional desires. Don't be impulsive, emotional, or logical in your quest. Remember, there's a divine timing. Don't do something exciting for long term regret. Be practical and think through your decisions and actions. There's also high pressure for getting married. Most likely can be a different culture, relationship, or unconventional relationship. However, ensure you have done a ground reality check before you commit to someone. This is crucial. You must also be careful in business dealings as well. Have a clear, honest communication to avoid any misunderstanding in future. This applies to married people as well. There can be huge focus on where Rahu is placed in your natal chart. There can be some issues related to headache or eyes. Okay, so take care of it. Don't engage in anything unethical or illegal in your business. Don't involve any other person if any conflicts arise in your business, in your relationships, or in your marriage. Ensure you're not neglecting yourself, self care, and just focusing on partner or business. You matter as well. Okay, so uh, take care of yourself as well. Okay, all the best, Leo. There can be some challenges, some health issues, something to do with loan that you are trying to solve, or it can even be some competitive exams if you're a student. Most likely, you are going to be victorious in defeating enemies, competition, or any problems. So, it is a great time for taking any competitive exams. However, you must take care of your health because diagnosis can be a little problematic. Currently, it won't be able to. You might not have a correct diagnosis. Okay, don't take on any loan now. Okay, there's a strong desire for recognition, promotion, and having that rise in status and be famous. You want career growth. However, there are family issues, financial struggles that you're dealing with. There's a lot of overthinking and sleep issues. You're not at peace. There are issues with bed pleasures as well. There's a change of heart regarding a certain decision or action, and it can be regarding young sibling or neighborhood or even a close friend. But mostly it can be a particular decision that is making you afraid, restless, and giving you a sense of urgency that if you won't make any effort now or take that decision now, then you won't be able to do in future. Don't be in haste. Okay, don't take any impulsive decision. You are already stressed. Don't do something that will add on to it and you will regret later. There's a strong desire for security, peace of mind, comforts, home, happiness. You're not concerned about changes, but now it is the stability that you crave. It can also be that you want to move away from in laws, like there is detachment from them. You also don't care about inheritance now. There's a change of heart. For you, what matters is happiness, stability, and peace of mind. This is a great time for religious activities. Some of you can even get a job in this time. So, for you, this transit is good. Overall, just take care of your health and don't trust people at workplace. They can betray you behind your back and try to dig up your roots. So you must constantly be cautious. Okay, you must not overshare at the workplace and be very cautious in trusting someone. Okay, for those having pending court cases, it will work out in your favor. The transit is beneficial for overcoming obstacles and gaining clarity in both personal and professional life. For you, this is a good transit, okay, because Rahu does well in sixth house and Ketu does well in 12th house. So it's overall a good transit for you. Okay, all the best, Virgo. You are contemplating a lot about your investments, education, relationship, or even about children, whether I really am ready for it or not, if he's the one or not. So, a lot of questions are being asked, and a lot of thinking is happening in these areas. Some people are seeking a child, but they don't know with clarity which path they should be going, like IVF or adoption, or still try naturally. So, confusion is there. There is strong desire to travel, to find the right mentor, to figure out the right course, to get the right guidance. There are some insecurities and health issues that you are trying to overcome. It can even be self doubt or low self esteem, depending on your mental or physical health. Traveling is certainly on the cards because there is a strong desire to travel. There is a change of desire, like all of a sudden the financial ambitions, or maybe it can be related to family. Some desire is completely changed. There is, however, confusion, restlessness, and urgency regarding savings, family, finances, like maybe someone in the family is not well, or something is stressing you out and you don't want to spend money but save more. There might be some reality check about your family or finances that may shake you. There's a lot of pressure in terms of maybe your partner, like he or she wants commitment, or it can be about getting those marks in your studies. There's also a lot of pressure for having a child, or it can be regarding children or your investments. There's a strong urge to act, take some decision, or to do something regarding an important thing in your life. There can be a strong desire to pursue some hobby, learn a skill, communicate, or improve your relations with young sibling, neighbor, or close friend. You may feel detached from spouse or move away from them. You will not want to get married. That is not the focus of your life these 18 months. Even if you're doing some business, some people will shut it down and do something else. This is a very fragile time for romantic relationships, so must be careful if you are into one. You will cherish your love and go to great lengths for it, but you must resist lying to them. Learning will interest you, like you want to learn, study, or upgrade yourself irrespective of what you do. You will be able to comprehend and remember things. However, concentration may be an issue. Don't take any impulsive action in terms of family or finances. Ensure you have done a proper analysis before you decide something. Ensure you have logical solution and proper data to take any step. This applies to investments or speculative work as well. I will suggest to avoid risk taking, exercise caution, and avoid impulsive financial decisions during this time. Overall, the focus is on personal life for you. Okay? All the best, Libra. You will contemplate a lot about your home, comforts, happiness, and there are high probabilities of relocation. You may also get a big home, or there can be something grand about it. However, read the documents carefully before making any decision. There's a strong desire for change, like maybe you're trying a lot in terms of personal life or professional life, yet nothing is happening and your efforts are in vain. You want to overcome past losses, meet rising expenses, or some lost opportunities or past regrets. You will also do a lot of things to improve your health. Health issues are definitely there, so you must take care of it. There can be a lot of stress as well, even sleep issues. There's a change of mind in terms of career, in terms of how others perceive you, like your public image. You are least bothered about it. What matters is your own happiness and what you think about you. There can be a change in your beliefs about yourself, how you think about self, your self talk, the way you treat yourself. Some truth about yourself can also surprise you. All of a sudden you want to get better physically, and there's this extreme exertion into doing things, like you are going all out, going to gym every day, working out very extremely, okay, eating whatever protein shakes or whatever it is, okay. This madness is wrong, okay, and would harm you more than it will do you good. Okay, so self care is good, but take it constructively and not in haste or not extremely. There's also a strong desire to build more resources, wealth, family, like you want to solve issues within the family or maybe see it solved for your family. You want to not focus on the problems anymore. It is making you stressed and overwhelmed. You may also get rid of that loan if you had any. Even legal battles, this transit will liberate you. Students will be done with taking any more exams, like they would not want to be in a rat race or in a competition, okay. You also not want to worry yourself with future, okay. There can be detachment from maternal relatives. Some of you may certainly leave their jobs, like move away from their current job. However, don't be careless in terms of your health, like I said before. There's also no focus on routine, like you are doing things in extreme random order. There is no to-do list or nothing in a discipline order. Also, you need to take care of your conversations with your mother and at home, okay, with your family. Mother may suffer through some infection. Even you can suffer through some infection, some respiratory problems, chest infection, lung infection, or maybe viral infection. Okay, so take care. There can be a lot of work at home. Don't overexhaust yourself in trying to meet everyone's demand. Okay, So yeah, all the best, Scorpio. So Sagittarius, how's the Josh? There is tremendous boost in your courage, in your confidence. Beware of taking huge risk. So keep your family updated to stop you from doing something you may regret later. Yes, because one might not be aware of what he or she is doing out of courage and overconfidence. Their clarity is missing. You may also be quick in taking action and decisions without thinking it through. There can be fear in your communication as well. You can be good at using words, convincing people, sales, marketing. Some of you may also be thinking a lot about what actions can be taken, questioning where should I put the efforts to get desired results, how I should approach this decision, etc. There can be a lot of questions asked in terms of skills, hobbies, like reflecting a lot on whether this is the right thing, whether this thing has scope or will help me in my career growth. There's also a strong desire to get married or improve your marriage. Can also be regarding business or maybe traveling. There's a strong desire to travel as well, like short journeys, especially. You also want to bridge the gap between your siblings if you had any, especially elder sibling, friends. There's also a strong desire to overcome income problems. You want to earn money and fulfill your desires. There is, however, a change in your beliefs and your thoughts, the way you had been handling expenses, losses, maybe the way you had been taking care of your health. There can be some reality check as well. You may also be restless and have a strong urge to travel. You will also be extremely religious. Health may be prime focus as well, like you want to work on yourself to feel good about yourself. There's, however, detachment in relationships. There can be detachment from children as well. You will finally be able to move on from past relationships. Okay, so this is something positive. There's also less focus on these things. Students may not be interested in studying, they will be very distracted. So ensure you are studying well. Many of you can start a new business as well. However, don't do it in partnership. This is a great time for business. You must also be careful in interaction with friends or neighbors or young siblings. There can be ego clashes, or you may have to face humiliation, or your self respect can get hurt. Do not offer a loan to your friends, it will affect your relation adversely. You yourself may speak something that can hurt others, so be considerate while you have conversations. Okay, all the best. This is a financially rewarding time. However, there's no clarity in how you go about in managing it. So, financial management can be a huge problem. You will be constantly thinking about it. There's also a craving for exotic food or trying new cuisines that excites you. Ensure you are eating healthy, otherwise, there will be infection, food poisoning, etc. So, take care of your eating habits. There can be issues with eyes and teeth as well. Limit your screen time. You must also be careful in your speech. Be polite and diplomatic in your discussion with family. However, there can be some issues in family um, like family harmony may be disrupted. There can be added responsibilities on your shoulder, and you will be asked to step up and support your family. There's a strong desire to overcome problems, pay off that loan, win that court case, or improve your health, or simply beat the competition. Some of you may be desperately seeking a job. You want to overcome career struggles. Now you want that promotion, be recognized, have status. There is a change of desires, change of heart regarding income. There can be reality check about elder sibling or friends, like what you thought was completely different from what it really is. There can be urgency, fear, desperation to fulfill that one desire. Don't be impulsive. Understand everything has divine timing. There can be detachment from home, or for some reason you're moving away from home or mother. Can also be metaphorically, like at an emotional level, you're moving on from your past regrets or grudges against someone. You're not emotional in your life, basically, and very minimalistic in comforts or what you need during this time. There's a strong desire for foreign travel or foreign settlement. You also seek some peace of mind, some quiet time alone, some rest. Maybe you are exhausted, maybe mental health is not good. You must avoid speculative investments. Okay? Yeah, so This is something this is related to your. It's mostly about finances and family. Okay, all the best. Various this is happening in your ascendant itself. Okay, 1 7 axis. Anytime Rahu Ketu transits in Kendra houses, is not considered that great. But this is your ascendant lord. Okay, so the focus is on yourself. So now you will indulge in a lot of self care, health care, and building your personality and image. There can be a laid back attitude or laziness. So make sure you're writing down to do list if you want to accomplish something. There can be fear of future, fear of uncertainty, fear of things not happening, things not working out. Your thoughts can be confusing. There's a strong desire for love, for relationship, for child, to do speculative work. However, do your due diligence before investing. There can be also something regarding children that is concerning you. It can be your own education. You want to overcome the hurdles in education, like maybe you are not able to get masters. Um, it can also be related to traveling, getting right guidance, self esteem issues. There's a change of heart in terms of career, like you want to do something different that than what you have been trying for so long. You need to be careful about health of your spouse. There is fear, there's restlessness, urgency regarding career, be it promotion, be it growth, be it recognition, or simply getting the credit for what you have done. There's a strong desire for increasing income and wish fulfillment. You're detached from younger sibling, neighbors. It can also be that you want to move away from the current place of living. You're also forward thinking, like you're moving on from the decisions, actions that may not have been correct. Okay, you're more about the moment. What now? You're also not focused on traveling. You're also not willing to put more efforts. It's like you have done enough. Now it's draining to put more efforts. Okay, so you are like, I'm done. Okay, I've given enough efforts into this thing. You're also done with learning and skill building. Now you want the results. Now you want that promotion. Beware of making impulsive decisions. You must also take care of your health. Don't neglect any health concern. Get it treated immediately. Don't be impacted by what others say or what others think. There can be a need for validation and people pleasing, and you may put on a mask so that others may like you, compliment you, and admire you. You don't have to do that. Masks will get down with time, and that's when others will not treat you the same. So just be yourself, be authentic. Okay, and also be considerate towards others. Rahu can make you self-centric, so that's something that you should be doing. Okay, all the best. Pisces, you are moving abroad either for a trip or settlement, and there can be frequent trips abroad. There's a lot of overthinking going on about maybe some expenses or health issue. Some of you may also be contemplating to have flexibility in life, so doing a remote work or working in an MNC will be so much into your mind. However, there will be no clarity in how you go about in achieving work life balance. There's a strong desire for home, peace, happiness, security, stability, comforts, and luxuries. Some of you may buy a good house, like a big one, if your chart confirms. And it's a great time for any property deals, any real estate decisions. There's, however, some sadness, something is keeping you awake and making you feel low. You want to overcome the uncertainty, the ups and downs, the changes in life. You're tired, and you now want something to stay constant. Can also be financial ups and downs, it can be health issues. You must be careful of your money. Have an emergency fund, have an insurance, and the basics that are essential in today's life. I mean, visiting a hospital for any surgery today costs you 10 lakhs, just like that. Okay, just when you admit, and then it just increases. In India, add GST to medical insurance. Okay, so because there's a huge spending and expenses are going to increase moving forward, so it's absolutely essential to save money. And the thing is, you are withdrawing all your savings and buying a property, or maybe some luxury car or something, some huge expenses there, and this is going to hurt you in the long run if you're not careful. So take care of your joint assets also. Don't invest in stocks or any speculative work currently without any due diligence. You're already spending so much. There's Also some kind of detachment from family. You're also speaking less. Some of you may also move away from family, like I said, move abroad for education or whatever that is. There's a change of heart in terms of traveling, higher studies, relationship with father, religion, okay, your belief system. Like now maybe you have different belief systems, okay, you don't go to temple every day or church every day or whatever it is, or start going every day depending on your past. Or maybe your faith has changed, you are now praying some other god. Or maybe your belief system has changed, your thought about your father has changed. uh, okay, so some changes there. There can be an urgency or restlessness in terms of your masters or phd, like something is stressing you. uh, okay, if you don't do now, maybe you won't be able to do it in future, something like that. There's also a strong desire for career growth, promotion, status, and being recognized. You must also take care of your health, have a fixed time of sleep. And yes, financial management is crucial, okay. Saving is absolutely mandatory for you, okay, because there's a huge expense. And not even now, this whole 18 months, okay, there's huge expense, the expenses are going to rise, okay. So all the best.